It's true. Sometimes it can be difficult to persuade people that LGBT awareness is important, especially if they don't know anybody who's lesbian, gay, bisexual, or trans, or they think, oh gosh, this is all political correctness gone mad, you know, what's it all about? Um, but actually, what we found is that when they realize it's about making sure that they're in a position where they can provide better support, in this case to their patients, but it can be service users, it can be group members, and not to make any assumptions about an individual because, you know, we've never met. I don't know you unless you tell me your name, who you are, if you've got a partner, your background. I could make all kinds of assumptions about you, and I might even say that, and I might offend you, and it might make you think, oh gosh, I don't want to go to that group again because they really made me feel uncomfortable and they got everything about me wrong, and I maybe didn't feel I could challenge them. We don't know anything about people, and we're all humans. So the most important thing is to treat people with respect and to find out a little bit more about them. And when we know a bit more about them, we can support them in the way that they need to be supported. And that's very, very important when we're discussing the experiences of LGBT people, because you may not know anybody, or you may not, or the people you know may not have had any difficulties experiencing access to groups or services or healthcare or whatever. But because I work in this area, I have a lot of experience, particularly now. I mean, it's always been difficult, but in the last year, with isolation and the lack of support groups because nobody can meet, it's very, very important that there is access to people who feel very isolated, very vulnerable. And if you think that for some people, they're living with their families who might not understand them, they might be living in shared accommodation with people they can't be themselves. So if they've got a health condition and they need support, they really need that group to be welcoming.